On his latest album, Jesse Volume 4, Jacob Collier dropped a lot of incredible music. One of those pieces that I really loved a lot was Bridge Over Troubled Water, which I already analyzed in a different YouTube video. If you want to check that out, obviously you can. But this video will be about WorldOWorld. It's the last song of the album. It's so beautiful. I think it's an amazing song, and the choir performance is also really good. So there's a video of the choir singing the arrangement, which has already been released on YouTube. So, you know, it's not me having my pitch recognition and kind of telling you what's going on here, you know. That's not what's happening today, but I'm gonna talk about what we have here and about the chords and everything, because it's incredible composition. Again, I mean, what else can you expect from Jacob? So that's what you're in for today. Let's get started. Yeah, simple stuff, really. Little sus chord here. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. So far in this first part, first minute of it, not a lot of crazy stuff happening. It was very sort of traditional, classical harmony, you could think of it. So the gist of it is... and then goes. And I have to say, immediately when I listen to this, what I notice is that there is so many situations where you have a chord over a bass note, and it kind of made me rethink the way we sometimes see chords. Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful, man. Oh, the voice leading is very, very nice here. And this part. What? You know how genius this is? I mean, this is really... It's genius. It's simple still, but it really made me rethink. Because sometimes, you know, when we have these chords, we tend to call them E-flat augmented major 7th add 9 kind of thing. That's what we would call this, but what's happening essentially is like a very sort of classical cadence, dominant 7th chord to the 1 minor 7 chord, right? But over the note E-flat... You know, you could call this, as said, E augmented major 7 add 9 to E flat 6, but also the way I think June Lee probably did it, you know, call it here is G over E flat, tonic chord over a bass note that's the parallel major bass note. So just stacking chords on top of each other, or stacking a chord on top of a bass note. It's not really well tuned. And this part. This is so, like the way this E flat major 7 comes in there, the B flat on top. And then it's like... But that D is so strong there, and I bet Jacob said, please, this D has to be like very loud so that this like really comes through. So I love this part because it's so powerful, and it's also, and this D is also creating this motion. Time is, na, 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 right? So beautiful. And also the way the melody leads the chords around. There we have it again, but this time he wrote it as E6. Oh man. This chord. What is that? What is that? Yeah, A flat add 9. This thing over C. And and then the C remains, and we get an E with an added 4. So essentially what changes here is this. Oh man. Oh, what? And the thing is, that's like where it ends. It's not like a passing chord to another one, or it is, but there's like a break there. He just leaves you on a chord that couldn't make less sense. That's beautiful though, it's really beautiful. See, that's also interesting because I always just heard that as yeah, and yeah, then afterwards I think it goes into the then sus chord afterwards. Beautiful. Ah, the G in the bass coming in strong. None if my heart above your, and then oh man, like the next part, you're not gonna survive. I didn't survive emotionally, I have to say. That's incredible. Yeah, so there's like a little 2-5-1 building up to this moment. And then we go to the 4 chord again. So a 2-5-1 to the 4 chord. If it did this. And when you hold my pain. We're staying in the diatonic space of notes, you know. But that's not exactly what happens. And so instead, we get a switch from here to here. So this chord on its own, oh my Jesus Christ, like this is I would say an even more bittersweet version. I think of minor major 7th chords, I think, as an even more bittersweet version of the, I mean, you all know this chord progression, right? No, the F minor 6 to C, but there's also, in this case, F minor major 7 to C. This. The E here, if the bass wouldn't move, could also sound like this. Right? But instead it goes to C sharp in the bass, and this is unbelievable because now we completely recontextualize that, because what is this? If you put a C sharp in the bass, we got a dominant 7th with a 9 chord, which is, I don't understand how that's even possible to pull off. Everything has kind of built up with this 2-5-1. How beautiful is that? Yeah, so the bittersweetness of this, together with kind of like the leading stuff and also this Lydian sound. Stop, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like, this is just these fucking chord stacks. What is this, man? Like here and then this. Just stacking chords on top of each other is also, just with regards to the thought process, way superior to E flat augmented major 7th. No, it's not. It's G major over E flat, that's what it is. After hearing this song, even subconsciously just started trying out more with just stacking chords on top of chords and chords on top of bass notes. If you are able, like Jacob, to combine that together with a great leading melody line, I think those are the main learnings from the song. And yeah, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.